Doggy, I think. Nah, flatty. Yeah. Hey! Good morning. Well, that sounds bright. Welcome back to another episode of All the Gear and No Idea. We are not far from Calshot Castle today. Fishing the flood, big spring tide. Going to get pushed up the beach, but it is what it is. Just waiting for Sam and his dad Charlie to get here. I got here nice and early. I've not fished this place since I was like knee high to a grasshopper, so I want to just come and have a quick look, see where the snags are if there is any. There's one big pipe there, but other than that it looks not too bad, to be fair. Sam's had some lovely fish out of here. Well, they all have over the last few months. Sam, his dad and their friend. Sam said about coming over and I thought, why not? I ain't fished it for years. Let's have a go. So we got a pound of rag and got some squid, got some new rods and reels, but don't tell the missus. Yeah, I'm going to get set up, show you what rods and reels we got. You might be able to see it in the background, and I'll bring you back. Well, I've got the first rod set up, so I'll show you what they are. Picked them up yesterday from Shorecast. Akios Furies 420 with the Fury matching reel, and I'm not sure what line it is. I know it's Night, but I'm not sure what brand it is. But yeah, I've got green obviously to match the rods and reels, so yeah, I'm happy. Right, first rig is going out, and it is a very simple running ledger with, I don't know what that is, 18 20 inches of snood. I'm not gonna flick it far. Got a 1/0 circle hook on, two couple of rag worms, head hooked. Ain't going far, it's only halfway across there. It's pretty deep there, so yeah, there's no fear of the worms falling off. Right, let's get this one out. I'll tell you what, it's a bit muddy. First cast on the new rod. And he's fucked it up already. Come on, get off. There we go. Right, let's have a look. I've got the lighter tips on because, like I say, I've only got a 3-ounce lead on because it's pretty soft here. See, it's pretty soft. Very soft, very soft. Oh, Jesus. Right, I might move up already, I think. I'll move over that way a little bit. Cast it right, these rods. Well, not that I'll put anything into that, but feels like it's going to. They're in a definite improvement on my last ones. I had some cheap Sonic ones, so yeah, I'm well happy with them. They're nice. Right, I'm going to get the other rod set up. Probably going to go a bit bigger on that one. Might put a dongle on with a big chunk of squid or something. Just leave it out there. See what happens. Well, I'll bring you back in a bit. Right, we've got the second rod going out. We've got a 2-hook flapper, Shorecast 2-hook flapper. If ever I'm using a shop bought rig, I always go with Shorecast. I like their rigs. I trust them. I've never had a problem with them. I try and make my own most of the time, but like I say, if I need to grab one quick, it's always a Shorecast. We've got the Shorecast 3.5-ounce coated lead. Again, their leads are pretty sick, to be fair. Right, let's get this one out. I was going to go big bait, but my squid's still frozen, so give it a little minute. Right. I'll say the tide's going to be pushing in soon, so we will be back up the beach. Well, we just had another bite on the flapper rig, shore cast flapper. I think he might be on. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'd say he's on, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, he's on. Feels right as well. I think they're coming off over the hill. Unless it's, oh, I see what's happened. It feels heavy pulling it up. It's a big drop off out there. So I think it just feels heavy pulling it up that. That's why I'm thinking they're bigger fish. Right, first little bass of the day. Hopefully there's plenty more of them to come. Well, not them, but bigger ones. Go on, that way, you Wally. That way, go on. He's right, he's gone. Right, let's get it baited up and get it back out. At least there's fish there, that's a good sign. Obviously, it's what we're here for. Right then, where's my lead? Up there. Well, I'm just going to chuck the flapper rig out again. I'm going to have 1 or 2 more casts with this, and then I'm going to put the dongle on with a big chunk of squid. See if we can get something a little bit bigger. Squid's still frozen at the moment, so another 10 minutes it should be all right. Well, we're getting a bite on this left-hand rod again, the flapper rig. I was going to put the dongle on, but it seems to be getting all my bites on this one. So I don't know if to just leave it on there. They're not very big bites though, not a very big fish. Don't know if he's on there or not. But he might be. Getting up over that drop off is hard work. Yeah, see, they're not very big fish, but that drop makes them hard to bring in. Is that a doggy? Could be a doggy. Yeah, it's a dog. Little dog. It's a little dog. Nothing exciting. He's nicked me worm though. Little bugger. He can have it. He's earned it. Right, oh, I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to go big. Go big or go home. Let's get that off. Right, the pulley rig dongle clip down. Again, that's a shore cast rig. Getting a little knock on the running ledger. Just going to give it a minute because we're getting loads of bites and we're not hooking them. Don't know if it's just small fish pulling the tails off or something. He might be on, but he's not very big, whatever it is. Another schoolie if he's on there. Don't think he is. Oh yeah, he is. All right, another little schoolie. Get it baited up and get it back out. All right, bring it back. It looks like it's a schoolie day today. Got Sam up there with his dad and Ian. Kilford's fishing, check them out. See today's session from their side. I'm not sure what they've had. I know they've been getting loads of bites. I think they might have had 1 or 2 fish on the bank, so. Doggy, I think. Nah, flatty. Yeah. Hey! I didn't even know he was on there. Nah. I was reeling it in to change the bait. Yeah, I didn't even have the camera on. Oh no, it is on. Yeah, there you go. Nice flounder. That's my second ever flounder, that is. Flounder. Nice little flounder. Didn't even know he was on the hook. Not as big as yours though. Well, the flounder was a nice little surprise. I wasn't expecting that. Wondering if that's what we've, what the little bites are and we're not being able to hook any. But hopefully there's some more out there. I didn't even know he was on there when I was reeling it in. I only reeled it in to change the bait, and I was talking to Ian up there, and I thought, and then I realised there was something on. I thought, oh, that's a doggy. It was a bit like dead weight, but still, yeah, that'll do. Bass, flounder, and dogfish today so far, and I've still got about 3 hours of fishing left. Oh, I just had a bite on the right hand rod, on the left hand rod. Reeled it in. Oh, we got a doggy. All right, doggy number 2. There he is, in all his glory, spunking everywhere. He's gone. All right, get this baited up. Got through half a pound of ragworm already. We've got to open up a new box now. We've got about an hour's fishing left, so there's got to be one decent fish out there for me. All right, bring you back in a bit. Oh, getting a bite on the left again. It's only been out there 2 minutes. It's going to be a schoolie, isn't it? All right, bring it in. Don't know if he's on there. Yeah, he is. I'd say it's a schoolie. Yep. Biggest one of the day. Oh, another schoolie. It's the biggest one so far. Not big enough though. Oh, that's a load of bass we've had. I don't know how many I've had now, 5, 6, nothing sizable. Couple of dogfish, flounder. So far it's been alright. Nothing big, but it's been a good day, that's what matters. Got about an hour left. Need 10 minutes to get up to the car. So look, yeah, 50 minutes. See if we can't get something in 50 minutes. Well, right, I was just about to say, I'm off. I'm going to start packing down, but I'm getting a hell of a bite. Oh. Right, maybe I'm not packing down just yet. Is he on there? If he is, that's the best bite I've had all day. Come on. One nice fish before I go would be great. Oh, come on. Don't tell me he's gone. All right, let's give him a minute, see if he comes back. I don't know if he's there or not. I don't think he is. Right, I was just about to tell you that I'm going home, but right, come on, come back. That was a hell of a bite. Right, I'm going to give him a minute, see if he comes back. Hopefully he does. Right, I'm going to start packing down. I've had a great day fishing, to be honest. We ain't had nothing massive, but we've all had fish. I've had a few bass, a couple of doggies, flounder. Not big, but it's been good fun. It's been nice sat out here in the sun, just chilling out, to be honest. If I get another, I'm going to leave the rods out while I pack down. If I get anything decent, I'll bring it on the camera. If not, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave a comment, tell me how amazing I am, and and what? That's about it. So I'll see you on the next one, which I think is going to be tomorrow's. Me and Graham from Shorecast are going wrasse fishing, hopefully. Right, see you in a bit.